Hi, everybody. 101. Super excited that you are watching this video. And we are going to share with you today what meal planning is and just how easy it can be, and the benefits of meal planning. So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit here as we get going about clean eating and the benefits and exactly what clean eating is. So for our definition, first of all, there's a lot of definitions of clean eating out there, but for our purposes, we are going to define clean eating as eating whole foods and staying away from processed foods. So you're staying away from anything with artificial sweeteners, artificial colors, artificial preservatives, which basically is whole food. Okay, it's usually the perimeter of the grocery store. So you're going to be, purchasing a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that. So to get going, I wanted to talk a little bit also about just nutrition in general and our concept of fueling our bodies. I know that a lot of us do have weight loss goals, and what we hear a lot culturally and just from society is that in order to lose weight, we need to cut calories, we need to restrict ourselves. But when we think actually about how the body works, we actually need nutrients for our body to work efficiently so it can let go of fat and it can let go of the things that we're holding on to, that our bodies are holding on to. If we do not fuel our body with high nutrient value foods, our bodies are going to think that they're in starvation mode and they are going to hold on to everything. So it's definitely a concept of fueling your body versus restricting. That's not to say that we don't want you to restrict some things. Yes, we do. Like anything that is going to be something that's packaged or lots of sugar, we want to restrict those. However, we don't want to restrict our overall volume of food, because that is what's going to make our bodies run efficiently, to be able to give us the energy that we need so that we can burn off calories, so that we can burn off fat. Okay, so that being said, we need to be eating lots of food, but the right kinds of food. So I'm hoping that with this clean eating, menu planning and meal planning, we can help you to do that and set up a meal plan for yourselves, so that you can do that. We don't want you to be just restricting yourself from eating, especially when we think about, okay, let's not eat all day so that we can have something really, calorie rich or something for supper. That's not the way it goes. That's not how our bodies work. So we need to be feeding it. You guys, you should not be hungry. When you have taken on a lifestyle that involves clean eating, you won't be hungry, because you are constantly fueling your body with the right foods. If you're hungry, then we need to feed you more of the right kind of clean foods and not just calorie rich, laden foods. So, all right, so there's some strategic things that we can do here when we think of meal planning, and we can actually reverse engineer so that we can set up a great meal plan for you. So hopefully you guys have used the 5-day clean eating meal plan, or at least taken bits and pieces from it. I know that, obviously not all of you are going to use it, strictly, how it's written, and that's not the intention. Our intention was not for you to just take it and do it at exactly how it's written in here, because we know that doesn't work for everyone, for everybody's families, your situations, whatever. We know that doesn't work. So, but we do hope that you've taken some of these recipes and tried them, because these are all great examples of clean eating. They're whole foods for the most part. unprocessed or minimally processed foods, and it's all clean. So hopefully you have been able to look at this. If you haven't or can't find it or whatever, please let us know and we can help you get this to you. So all right, so the first thing that I do when I meal plan is I get myself a calendar, a tool, and the one that I personally use, I'm going to upload 2 different meal plan worksheets that I have. And you can use whatever you want. There are a million different meal plan resources online. There's even meal plans or websites that will auto-generate for you a meal plan when you put in your specific, likes or dislikes or whatever. But the one that I personally use, it looks like this. I meal plan Monday to Friday because that is usually, when we need, that routine, and weekends are kind of questionable. We eat clean on the weekends, but I don't meal plan for those meals because it's always a little bit more like up in the air about what we're doing and everything. So my meal plan is really easy. It's just 5 boxes. Our main meal of the day is supper. So I meal plan first, starting with supper. Okay, and then I can fill in the rest later. So this is really easy. I just put in the different meals that we're eating, and then I literally just have the my grocery list right under there, and I fill that grocery list out, and then I go grocery shopping, and I only buy what I need from my list. And you know what, you guys? Meal planning is going to save you a ton of money. You're going to be buying less food. You're going to have less food waste, and so it will save you money in the end. That's one style. The other style that I have is more very specific. This is a 7-day-a-week meal planner, and as you can see, it starts with breakfast and goes all the way down to dinner. Kind of cut off on the edge there, and including the snacks. So another thing about clean eating, you guys, and just getting that concept of fueling your body, you need to be eating snacks too, clean snacks in between. For the most part. Not everybody's body runs that way, but most people do, where you need to be getting something in your body every couple of hours so that you can keep that metabolism up, and also just, not be starving so that you stuff your face with whatever's in front of you, okay? So this one, again, has, this is more specific to meals and snacks, but it does have the shopping list on the side. So I like this one, but this is more if I am actually planning lunches and snacks and all that kind of stuff, if I'm working or whatever. So here is one of my examples of my meal plan. This wasn't this week, but you can see that I've got things listed out there, and I've got my grocery shopping list all ready to go. And the cool thing about this, you guys, is that you can use these meal plans over. You can cycle them through. I know several people who will make up a 5-week meal plan and then just keep repeating those 5 weeks so that they have like a week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and their grocery shopping list doesn't change. It's kind of nice once you get that resource there under your belt. So what do you do first? Well, for me, because supper is our main meal of the day, first I want to fill in these supper slots on my thing. So I will go to several different resources, and I'm going to show you those resources here in just a second. First of all, I do have clean eating cookbooks. Those are around every place. If you go to your local public library, you can find good clean eating recipe books. If you prefer to have like a book in front of you, which honestly, like, I like having a book. I like computer and all the resources online, but sometimes I just really like a cookbook. So I have a lot of the different programs that I do. My fitness programs come with a meal guide every time with awesome clean recipes, so I always have those. I really like this one, and I know that we have a couple of vegans in our group. This one is a great resource. They have a ton of cookbooks. This is an actual restaurant in upstate New York called Moosewood Restaurant, and they do have several cookbooks. Like I said, a lot of them are more vegan friendly. There is meat in here and other like dairy products and stuff, animal products, but a lot of this is going to be vegetarian or vegan. So these are, and they're super clean, whole food recipes, and they're very tasty. So this is a good resource. I might post a couple of the recipes that I specifically like from this one sometime here during this weekend, and you can use that if you want to. So now I'm going to start to screen share, you guys, and I'm going to show you the online resources that I use when I meal plan. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first resource that I use is it's called the Beachbody blog, and it has 1,000,000 recipes. So if you just go right up here to recipes, you click, and these are all going to be clean, you guys. These are all going to be super healthy, clean. It's going to help fuel your body. Okay, so let's say you like chili. Well, first of all, you can definitely search up here, right here in the search bar. You can search for whatever kinds of things that you want, and then there's categories down here, and these categories change. Oh, and hey, vegans, this is an awesome site for vegan recipes. They are super flavorful. They're beyond, you know, just that your standard normal recipes that you would think that would be vegan. So super good. So let's just say you're looking for a chicken recipe. You're going to click on the chicken recipes, and you're going to get a ton. And some of them are going to give you more than one recipe. Like this one is a slow cooker recipe. Slow cookers are awesome, you guys. Crock pots saves you so much time, and you end up being able to usually use the leftovers for something else. So let's just go with, just go with this chicken Parmesan, let's say. Okay, so it's going to give you the recipe. Whoop. It's going to give you the recipe. Sometimes it'll even give you a video down here that you can actually watch them make it. It's got all the ingredients that you need, and your instructions all the way down here. It's got all of your macro ingredients or macro nutrition facts about that. But you know what? We're not going to worry about this so much because we're not really counting carbs or counting calories at this point. We're just trying to clean up our eating. We're trying to get away from processed stuff. So that's what we're thinking about. If you do any other specific nutrition programs, like the Portion Fix, it tells you right there what you need. So that's just one option. There are literally thousands of recipes on this website, you guys. Thousands of awesome, good, flavorful recipes. The other obvious one is Pinterest. Lots of clean eating recipes on Pinterest, and all you need to do is search clean eating right up here, and you will find 1,000,000. So let's just say, for our sake, we are going to do this. Let's see. Let's see what would be good here. I'm searching. I'm looking for something that we could use over here. Okay. Well, all right. We'll just use this as an example. Honey mustard. Okay, this is total trial and error here, you guys, because I haven't looked at this even. Okay, so this looks like a really, really yummy salad, and I noticed that it has several really good nutrient-rich foods. It's got avocados, it's got some chicken, it's got lots of fiber that it's going to be, you know, like, we'll go up here, tomatoes, awesome for your heart, and lettuce, and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be a good one. It looks like it's got a dressing on it, and we're going to look at that dressing, because when we think about clean eating, we're not going to buy a dressing from the store. We definitely want a recipe for that. And I guess I have to click on it, don't I? You know, definitely want a recipe for this dressing. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you guys, here's the recipe for this. This is super clean. All it is Dijon mustard, honey, and another kind of mustard. And it looks like maybe then and then your olive oil, okay? So that's super clean for the dressing. Dressings are so easy to make, and they do not have any preservatives in them like a dressing that you buy from the store. So this is a great clean recipe. What I would do is I would then put that down on, if you look in the little corner and you can see me, hello, I would just put that, on that day, or maybe the second day actually, because maybe we would do a chicken in the crock pot the first day and then use the leftover chicken for that chicken salad the next day. We do a lot of that with our meal planning. We will have something that's more broad-based for a supper meal, and then we will use the leftovers for the second day in some other type of a meal, okay? So basically that is it, you guys. I can tell you that, let's see here. I'm going to stop screen sharing. There we go. Okay. I can tell you that when you meal plan, when you sit down for maybe a half an hour looking for some good recipes, plan out your meals for the week, and then you can even plan out your snacks, plan out your lunches. Maybe it's a leftover that you've had for supper, or you're kind of recreating something from some leftovers that you had for supper the night before. You are going to save so much time. You're going to save money. And you're going to save on food waste big time. So there is definitely awesome ways to do that. So this is what we want you guys to do. Since we already gave you this meal plan, we would love to see you sit down with these couple of resources and create your own meal plan. And you know what? We would love it if you would be willing to share it with us. If you just want to snap a picture of it, or however you want to do that, if you could just snap a picture or share it, however, that would be awesome. We would love to help you with that, and we would love to help you if you need guidance on it. All three of us are more than willing to walk you through that process. I hope that this has been helpful, but you guys, it's so easy. It's really not difficult. Sometimes it can seem overwhelming, but that half an hour, whatever you put in the beginning of the week, or whenever you do that, is going to save you so much time. Okay, so Kimmy and Rachel are going to come at you here in the next 2 days as well with some information. Kimmy, I know for sure, is going to talk about meal prep. She is an avid and experienced meal prepper, and meal prep is where you actually take some of the foods that you know that you're going to be using throughout the week, and you're going to either cook them or at least chop them and have them ready for the week. So you're saving on time mainly, and you're saving, honestly, you're saving yourself because it's so much easier to grab celery or carrots that are already cut in your fridge versus just grabbing something from your cabinet that's processed, that's ready to go to. So you're going to save yourself in many ways. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Honestly, again, it's super easy. Just reverse engineer it with the circumstances of your family, whether supper's your main meal or whatever. And again, we would love to help you through that. If you do need personal help with that, we will do that for you. So alrighty, I hope this was helpful. You want to just drop a comment below that you read it, or not read it, that you listened to this. And please do let us know if you need help, okay? Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.